I thought Liberty came out, and obviously they played well enough to win the game, but I thought they did some really good things. Extremely impressed with Scotty James. I thought he was the best player on the court tonight. Just from the standpoint, if he comes in off the bench and plays 22 minutes and gets 14 rebounds. And he played with a high motor, and I think that was very infectious throughout the rest of their team, and it kind of carried over to a certain extent. But they're a very talented team. They play exceptionally well. We knew coming into the game that they were averaging 9, maybe 3-pointers a game, and they hit that average. We didn't take that away from them. And then they hurt us on the glass. The whole team did a really good job, but namely, I thought Scotty James just came in and imposed his will.
Was the rebounding one of the more disturbing parts for you, or?
This is one of the disturbing parts. We're not a good team right now. We've got to get better. We've got to come into practice every day with our hard hat on and our lunch pail, quit feeling sorry for ourselves, and get better. And that's the only way that you can get out of the situation that we're in now. Teams are going to watch tape. They're going to watch film. They're going to try to do certain things that the other teams that we played done against us and had success, and we got to figure out a way to stop it. And then we also have to figure out a way offensively to make some shots. The guards are the most experienced guys on our team. And, we go 2 of 17 from behind 3. We can't have that affect our energy level on the other end. We can't live through our offense. And I think right now, too many of our guys have that mindset. It needs to be the other way around. We need to be able to create some offense from our defense, being disruptive on the defensive end, limiting them to one shot. There are too many times when we play good first shot defense and we turn around and we look and we wait for Dinos and John Collins to fly in and get off a plane and come get a rebound. That's not happening.
Were some of the defensive problems the same from Friday?
I'll have to go back and watch tape, but yeah, I'm sure there were some in there like that. And then being sound. We start out the game, we get a shot clock violation because we're sound and we guard, and then we get away from that. We get away from doing the things that we did to have a little bit of success. And that's something that, we'll have to continue to work on, and we will, and we'll get better at it.
Coach, you talked about getting in and bringing the lunch pail and getting to work. Is there also a certain amount of trying to figure out exactly what you've got with this team too, and as far as the pieces have changed a little bit, and maybe it'll take a few games to kind of find how to kind of get everybody in the right spot?
Well, we all know the pieces have changed, but the 4 guards that have the most experience were here last year. And those guys, have to take more on their plate. That's what it is. That's the situation that we're in now. And it has to be across the board. It has to be defensively. It has to be offensively. It has to be attention to detail. It has to be execution. We have to do a better job of when we're out on the court, holding each other accountable, talking to each other, and things of that nature. And there were far too many breakdowns at times for us. We have to do a better job of sharing the basketball and getting paint touches as well. Especially when we get teams in the bonus early, we got to continue to attack the paint and get to the rim.
Did you like what the pressure defense did for you, or is that just going to be a situational type thing, probably?
I liked it, but we've got to finish the possessions. There were times we picked up in the half court and we played good first shot defense and we weren't able to secure the ball. So whether it's full court, whether it's half court, we've got to do a better job of pursuing basketballs when they go up on the glass.
Is there a chance that maybe this 3 games in 3 days coming up this weekend could be a good thing for everybody involved?
Well, we're going to find out what we're made of. We're going to find out the type of fight that we have. And I believe we have a lot of fight in us. But that's going to get tested every time we step out on the court. And, you know, we've got to be the team that plays with a chip on its shoulder every time that we step out there. And we haven't been able to do that thus far.
Sean said mental toughness was a problem in the first game. Is that a problem tonight too?
One of our problems. It's not just one. You know, there are a lot of things that we need to get better at.
Were the three-point shots, were they good shots? Other than they didn't go in, I mean, were they a good part of your offense? Or?
That was part of our offense. Yeah, I mean, that's part of it. You got to make them. No different than free throws. You know, you got to, you know, step up there and knock down your shots. But you can't control that all the time. There are going to be a lot of times we'll run great offense and we'll execute and we'll get wide open looks and they just don't go in. That's a part of the game. But you've got to figure out a way on the other end of the court, and we're not doing that right now.
Anything else for Coach?
Leadership's obviously going to come from coaching staff, but where do you expect the leadership to help this team turn the corner and make the changes it needs to make? Where do you expect it to come from the player standpoint?
Well, it's going to come from us, and then it'll trickle down through them. And, you know, we'll continue to coach, and we'll continue to challenge, motivate, prod, kicking the ass, whatever, whatever we got to do to get that motivation, to get that level of play that we need.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.